The extended mind theory has been a popular topic of conversation among philosophers, psychologists, and neuroscientists for more than a decade. The theory posits that the mind isn't limited to the brain, it can extend to objects around us and even social connections with other people. Through these discussions, we've learned that the mind extends through our bodies, our environments, and our social relationships. Our five senses are always active, taking in an ocean of data that our subconscious mind processes. By reading signals hidden within this information, we can gain a glimpse into the future. If we're attuned to these signals, recognizing such patterns is easy. It just requires us to listen and pay attention, rather than ignore the information our bodies are trying to give us. Taking the time to consider how we think about movement plays into our lives in ways that we might not anticipate. For instance, interpersonal connections are often built around common interests and shared hobbies, something you would see in a community center or an activity club. It's no surprise then that the more we're able to make movements reflect what we're learning, the more coherent and structured our memories become. Gesturing has always been part of human communication. In fact, language experts believe that our ancestors' first language was sign language. Facial expressions and hand movements express their thoughts and feelings. It's not hard to see where they got the idea. After all, you're probably already aware of how clearly your own kiddos express themselves with hands alone. The words you use, they're not the only way to make your point. Gestures, facial expressions, and even tone of voice can convey a lot. This is known as gestural foreshadowing. In essence, the hand comes before the mouth. In other words, people will stop talking because they can see that you understand what they mean, so it's unnecessary for them to continue. Nature's effect on cognition is one that is not to be overlooked. It has the ability to challenge the eyes in various ways while still providing relaxing and soothing scenery. One such example mimics that of a fern leaf, with varying densities forming intricate layers in various shapes within its own pattern. Nature is a respite from the digital world. It's an escape that is both soothing and busy. From the layers of trees and rippling water to the formation of mountains, nature contains patterns that are as beautiful as they are alluring. This repetition, from the colossal to the tiny, can be found within the seemingly different environments of forests, fields, and oceans. All has the power to open the mind. Looking up at towering mountains or staring into a deep canyon will make you feel both small and big all at once. This feeling has been known to have a mind-opening effect, but you might find this mind-opening effect in other places too. You probably feel the same sense of awe when you see something big, or deep, or otherwise powerful. It's not necessarily joy, but it is a mix of fear and uncertainty, both feelings that open your mind to possibility. While the mind may start inside our heads, it clearly extends to everything around us. Different facets of our environment impact our mind, the way we think and feel and perceive. There are so many instances in which we are already processing stimuli without conscious effort, as if our mind were there before our cognitive awareness catches up.